What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, blood. You understand? You man really thought that there wasn't going to be no Man City representation on the channel this week, blood. Then you got another thought coming, blood. You get me? Buvey would have been on the pod, but our schedules clashed, so we made time. You get me? Make sure you go check out our video on his channel as well, blood. You get me? That was a quality video, blood. You understand? Buvey, what you telling me, bro?
Good to see you, mate. It's a massive game. We're saying off camera, biggest game ever at the Emirates for Arsenal.
Nah, facts, bro. You get me? Like, apart from the semi-final against United, the Leicester game, this is the biggest game of the Emirates era, blood. It's huge, bro. You get me? It's big as your head, blood. You understand?
How long you been at the Emirates now, then? It's the biggest game you've ever had. How long you been there? You've been there 15 years, haven't you?
Hey, big man, you're gonna be in. You're gonna go back to where you belong, bro. Yeah, with FFP.
There's a Labour government when you moved into that stadium, mate. There's a Labour government.
Big man, who are you supporting when you play Bristol City, blood? What end are you gonna be in, bro? Yeah, what end are you gonna be in, blood?
From West London. You're a QPR fan, Brentford.
Who's from West? I'm from Northwest. I'm from Northwest. You dickhead about West London. Don't try to disrespect the team.
What's your local club? Barnet.
Technically,
yeah, exactly.
technically,
you're a Barnet fan over there. Come on,
fuck off.
And all that.
Piss off! I ain't going Barnet, blood. You having a laugh, mate? You understand? I'm going fucking Arsenal, blood. You get me? Nah, but this is the biggest game, blood. You understand? Jokes aside, bro. You get me? And you man are probably coming into this game on a decent run of form, blood. Like you're starting to play your proper defenders, blood. You get me? There's no more Akanji. Ake's done well, but Akanji's been suspect to say the least. You saw Diaz come back in. You saw Laporte come back in. You saw Walker come back in. How are you feeling going into this game, blood?
I think you're the best side in the league for how you play. But this is ridiculous. I think we're better than you. I don't think we look better than you.
You got better players.
We've got better players. We've got more experience. But there's a Man City fan who told me a few weeks ago, he said, we're the worst, best side in Europe this season. We're the worst, best side because obviously we're grinding out wins. Haaland scored so many goals. I know he's dried up a little bit in the last couple of weeks. Obviously, he didn't score against Aston Villa, but still got an assist. Look, you guys are the beautiful Arsenal of old. We've said that before on your channel and all that. And I think you've been absolutely fantastic. But all I'm saying is when there's 8 or 9 games left, especially if you lose this game, which I think is a chance we beat you. I think there's a good chance we beat you. But when there's 8 or 9 games
good chance? Like, we haven't lost the game at the Emirates, blood. You understand? It's not at the 8. It's not at the 8 yet.
One point in the last 6. And I think against Brentford, look, I'm not going to talk about the VAR because you know what I think about VAR. I never wanted it ever. And I think I'd take years of City not winning anything if it meant VAR gets scrapped. I think it's shocking. But even after that, there are moments where I thought Odegaard didn't quite do enough, didn't quite break through. And Brentford aren't Burnley. You know, Brentford aren't Stoke City under Tony Pulis. Do you know what I mean? It's not like they were putting 5 at the back. It was still 4, wasn't it, with 5 in midfield. They're just a bit tight. And you weren't able to kind of break them down. I just worry for you. Obviously, I don't care, but I worry if I was an Arsenal fan, that 8 or 9 game run up to the end of May. I think you got Newcastle United away in that game as well, in that period as well. City away. There's a couple of tough away days.
Liverpool.
I worry. That's all I'm going to say. And Liverpool looking better. So I'm not sitting there. I think Arsenal are fantastic. And almost if it's out of anyone who had to win, if it wasn't for City, it probably would be Arsenal in the top 6. Obviously, don't want Chelsea United to win it. Liverpool at the same. But I think we've got more experience than you. I think we know how to do it. I think you could bottle it.
You think we can bottle it?
Yeah. You bottled it last season. You were 4th last season.
Last season was different, though. You understand? We didn't have the players that we have now. The players weren't playing at the level they're playing at now. We've dropped a little bit of form, but the intensity level in our game, the pressing in our game, the way that we play, the signings that have come in. Trossard, for example, you understand? He's doing great things at the club. He came off the bench, got a goal. Mudryk is still looking for a goal the way you're looking for a spot to find. You understand?
Yeah, the lights on the thing. Sorry, you might have to edit that.
See, you're good. It's calm. Yeah, that's calm though, man. Look at him. See, because of your head, bruv. It's all because of your head, blood.
Mate, I'm in the radio at the moment. I'm at Kiss FM, mate. All right. Sorry, is that all right?
Yeah, that's calm.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's where you man are going, bro. Look, go in between that. Just turn it a little bit. That's where you look. Just go in between the lights. That's where you're going, bro. You're going to jail, blood. Your team's going to. That's where you're going, bro.
Keep that in, man. Keep that
in, yeah. Hey, that's where you man are going, bro. Yeah, you man are
Mate,
going.
I'm just an innocent fan, bro. What are you, a lawyer? Where's your degree?
Are you mad? I don't need no degree.
You got your degree stitched onto your cushion like your logo.
Look at you,
you got your little pillow there. You got your little pillow in the background. Yeah, got your law degree on that.
My pillow, blood.
Yeah, get your law degree stitched on that. Where's your law degree?
Subscribe,
Stitch it in, bro.
Subscribe, blood. Yeah. So, how you feeling about this whole FFP thing? Because I haven't seen you since this whole thing has gone down, blood. Are you nervous?
There's a weird.
Are you going to support Bristol City now? I just want to know, blood. You get me?
I want to know. People want to know. If you bought this game, are you going buying it away? Buying it away, right? With Edgar Davids. Trust me.
Man said Edgar.
That's your local club. That's your local club. Barnet FC. What they called the Bees, aren't they? Orange and all that. Look,
you're a dickhead. Man said orange and all that. But, you're a dickhead.
Look, they're orange, mate. Orange kit. Barnet, you should know that. They're your local club and all that. Let's be completely real. As fans, we can't sit here and say, "Oh, I can defend what Arsenal spend, what Man City spend." How can we defend it? You know what I was like. You know, you knew me before. You obviously knew me even the season before we won anything under Guardiola when we were working together. I think City fans would take an FA Cup for the last 50 years. Do you know what I mean? Like, we take one FA Cup. We used to sort of take final appearances. We never used to get to finals for the sort of 15 years before the takeover when I was a fan. So when the money comes in, it's obviously grim. But the money came in, it stopped City going into administration. I mean, the owner before Sheikh Mansour was the president of Thailand. He had his assets frozen. We were 4 weeks away from not being able to pay anyone at the club. So that's
when you lost 8-0 away to Middlesbrough, isn't it?
No comment. And why
yeah, you remember that one, innit, blood? Yeah. Alfonso Alves, bro. Alfonso Alves, blood.
Whatever it is.
Carry on, go on.
You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like,
yeah.
It gets to the point where, look, when you were a kid, obviously you might have been spending 4 or 5 million quid on a player. You spent 75 million quid on Nicola Pepe, for example. You know, it's not your responsibility to say, you know, where did Arsenal get the money for that? Do you know what I mean? It gets beyond the joke, and obviously it's gone a level beyond that where, you know, I don't think the reality is, my take on it is, we're not going to get relegated. We're not going to have the title stripped. It's going to be a really strong precedent. They can't go too hard on City, because if they go too hard on City, they're going to make Chelsea, United's owners shit themselves. Maybe even Arsenal. We don't know. There might be some dodgy stuff Arsenal done in the last 10 years. We don't know. And it might actually, might make the Super League come quicker.
Frankie ain't spent no fucking money, blood.
But you never know that you never know. Obviously, I know Arsenal have been better with the money than City have in terms of net spend in the last 10 years. Still spent a lot of money, of course. Like, you spent 300 million quid in the last 2 summers and you came 5th. So that's different. But all I'm saying is, the Premier League can't go too hard, because it might speed up the Super League. It might make Man City, do you know what I mean, start thinking about, right, we need to be in our own league. We need to be can't get relegated, spend what we want. I don't want that, of course. I hate the idea of that, but that's what could happen.
Do you fear relegation? Because we've seen in Serie A, Juventus went down. You understand? We saw AC Milan get docked 30 points. If you go down, do you fear for the worst? Will the owners stick with you?
Yeah, the owners are going to be here for 50 to 100 years. It's going to be a lifelong relationship to Man City. That's how I see it. I might be wrong. It might be naive of me saying that. The way they've invested in the local area, the way they've invested in the women's setup, the youth academy, it's a decade. It's a 2 to 3 to 4 decades scheme at least. Whether you like it or not, it's similar to what Newcastle are doing. They've got a very slow and kind of methodical approach to it as well. We're not getting relegated. I know you're gassed about that. I know, do you know what I mean? I know you've achieved nothing in the last 20 years. You're rattled.
I haven't said that.
Yeah, you did. You said you keep going on about getting relegated and all that. I get it. Yeah, we used to be in the second division in the late 90s. I get it. But ultimately, in the last 10 years, we've had to spend a lot of money to compete. If you actually look at net spend in the Premier League era, Arsenal and City are very, very close. You spent a lot of money before we could. We catch up, which we're allowed to do. We've broken no rules so far. Court of arbitration for
no rules so far. Didn't you get fucked by UEFA a couple of years back? The Champions League thing. Didn't you man get hit with that when you brought out all the flipping lawyers?
Yeah, and they
35 lawyers. Who has 35 lawyers? You're asking me where's my lawyer? Your club has 35 lawyers, blood.
Get a lawyer from Barnet, and let's see how far he goes with that. It's not going to go anywhere. Let's be completely real. The Court of Arbitration for Sport. It's not, look, it is what it is. I'm innocent. I've not done any crimes. If I get committed of a crime, I've done a crime. I'm innocent at the moment. You're innocent until proven guilty. That's the reality of it. City aren't going to get relegated. I know Arsenal fans are gassed about the idea of that. I get it. You know, you've not had a major trophy to talk about since 2003, 2004.
You bought all of your trophies. You bought everything. Literally, you are, bro. You literally have no history. Your history is in a championship. Your history is not even a championship. We spent 10 million on Ornery, bro. 10 million, bro.
That's a lot of money.
I think it was 12 million or something. We got 23. We got 23 for Anelka, because we got 23 million for Nicholas Anelka. So
Arsenal don't have a divine right, Troops, mate. Arsenal don't have more money than anyone else.
We're one of the founding fathers. We do have a divine right. 1886, mate. When was your club formed?
We're a very old club.
You ain't as old as us. 1886, mate.
Yeah, we're the original club. Might be 1894, but either way, we're in the 19th century. We're both old OGs, mate. We're both OGs. Do you know what I mean?
You man a little man.
It's tough. It's tough. I don't know what to say. We're not going to get relegated. It's just obviously not a good look, and I'm never going to sit and defend it. Do you know what I mean? How can you defend any millions being spent?
What's going on with Pep? Because Pep's moving mad. He come out today and apologized for Gerrard about the slip. That was very disrespectful, bro. Like, he's moving like me and you now, blood. That's something we would say, like, you understand? Like, so what, Gerrard, it was my fault you slipped, blood, yeah? All right, say that on, bro. You get me? Like, has Pep lost it, bro? Like, he came out and apologized. He said that he actually messaged Gerrard. Manuel said, I apologize to your wife, your children, where his children getting trolled in school, blood. Like, look what your manager's doing to the people, bro. He's getting families trolled, blood. The wife's in Sainsbury's trying to get the fucking bread and milk and the flipping lamb chops for the Sunday night. She's getting trolled, blood. Don't slip up, love. Don't slip, love. There's a wet side, love. Don't slip, love. Yo, blood. What's going on, mate?
No, I know, mate. I know. Look, Pep Guardiola is not going to remind anyone. If they're going up to his missus in Sainsbury's, that's down to the fact that he did bottle the biggest moment of his career for Liverpool. He bottled it. I mean, that's not Guardiola's fault for bringing that back up to everyone's memory. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, look, it was a bit weird from Guardiola. He's been strange this season. I think the Cancelo thing was strange. He did come out. I thought it was positive when he came out last week and said, "I'm here. I'm not moving. I love this club, etc." You know, he's here until the end of his contract. There's always going to be issues in and around the club because I think UEFA's got it out for us. The Premier League's got it out for us. It's hard. Other Premier League clubs have tried to vote us out of certain things. I get it. But Guardiola, he's always been a strange character. He's always been he's a winner. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's the thing. You're seeing it through the prism of Arteta, who's not a serial winner as a player. Never won anything as a player. He's won one FA Cup as a manager, and you think he's the God's gift to the world. You know, Guardiola is a real manager. We've seen that. You know, Man United fans have seen Fergie press conferences. You know, Mourinho at Chelsea.
Yeah, we've seen Wenger, mate. Yeah, behave yourself. Yeah,
this guy with a Lego haircut.
We've seen the Godfather. Yeah, the Godfather of English football, mate. Yeah, behave yourself. Yeah, I wanted him out. Fair enough, but at the start, and all that. That's legendary, bro. What's your manager known? What's your manager known for? At Anfield, going twice. Let's not forget that, blood. I got everything written down, bro.
I think you just got to remember, mate. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go too far into it. Your boy's got a Lego haircut, and he used to put the cones out for Guardiola.
At least my boy still has hair, blood. Yeah. Your boy's hair was receding when he was 25, blood. He had a ball patch when he was playing.
He's got a Lego haircut, mate. I was playing with his hair when I was 4 years old. He had the standard haircut. They put on all the little Lego guys.
Your head is made out. Your head is made out of Lego, blood. You understand? Let's allow that, blood, innit? Let's allow that, blood, innit? You understand?
I'm just saying. I don't mind. I don't mind if you got haircut, no haircut, whatever. One's a winner.
Why you love talking about his hair? Because you wake up with bedhead. Pause.
The other guys got a Lego haircut, and he was fourth last year for about 5 weeks, and then he bottled coming fourth. He came fifth. Back-to-back 8th place finishes. He's never won a league as a player in this country. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. He never won a European Cup as a player. He's got a Lego haircut.
So, I see you tweeting about this whole back free business. You're not happy?
It's I don't know if you watched the game against Villa, mate, or
no, I watch all your games, blood. You lot are mad. Yo, I'm watching all your games, blood.
But it was I don't know if you notice it, but it was on the ball. You're seeing Laporte go left back, far left back, overlapping Jack Grealish, Laporte doing that. Then you had Ruben Diaz down the middle. And then you had Kyle Walker he was meant to be a right-sided centre-back and a 3. He became a normal right wing-back.
Yeah.
And then Bernardo Silva drops deeper than Rodri to get on the ball and spray it around. So he ended up playing on the ball as a left-sided centre-back, Bernardo Silva. Not Rodri. But then Rodri gets further up the pitch, but then he's by himself. And then De Bruyne and Gundogan are right at the top of the... I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what it is, honestly. And Aston Villa, I think it says a lot about, they lost in the FA Cup. I think it was a Stevenage. I think, they got banged out of the FA Cup. I think Unai Emery's got a lot of work there to do. Don't forget, a few months ago, they were in a relegation battle. They sacked Gerrard. If they were a half-decent side, if they were you at the Etihad, you would have scored 4 passer. Seriously. There was that much space on the pitch. And Leon Bailey is one of those over... I know Jamaican thing. He's so overrated.
I love how he got that in.
I know you start shouting and all that. He's Jamaican. What fair play. But do you know what I mean? But he's shocking, bro. He's shocking. He's so great. What I'm trying to say is, if we don't fix that up against you lot and go back to a back 4, a tight 3 in midfield, we're going to get smashed. It's as simple as that. It's the weirdest formation I've ever seen. At points, it was 2-1-4-1-2.
Why does Pep do this though? Like his tactics, his formations. He's done it in Champions League finals. Is he setting up for something to? Has he got a plan for Wednesday? Is this part of the plan?
It might. It's a really good shout. Yeah, it might have been a lot of rotation. Phil Foden didn't start. Maybe he was rested for the game. Weird if you're doing that. You should be playing all your strongest players in the Premier League, in my opinion.
He ain't played for a while as well, fam.
He's not playing much, and it's scary. But he should still be starting against you lot if he's fit. Jack Grealish, I thought he had a poor game. I don't know what you think about him.
That dive, Buvey, blood. Like for me, like on the podcast, I defend Grealish all the time, bro. Zar hates him, blood. I defend him all the time. Like, I think he's a top baller. Not worth 100 million, but he's a top baller. But at City, I think it's too big for him, bro. You understand? I think the club's too big for him, blood. He needs to step down. You understand? He needs to step down. Maybe a Tottenham one of them man there. I think that's his level, bro. You get me? Like not as
well. He's got no pace. He's being
he's mad slow. And he's diving. What's going on with his diving, blood?
Yeah, he's doing. Iniesta pleased to play left wing for Guardiola in his final season, and Messi was a false 9. Iniesta's a left winger, Pedro's a right winger, or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's what he's being asked. He's trying to do an Iniesta inverted midfielder role,
and he can't.
He's got no pace. He has to get fouled to contribute towards the game. I can't believe it. Do you know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
So who's your front 3?
It's got to be Foden, Haaland. I think Haaland will be fit, and then I think
because he said today he don't know. He said he trained yesterday, but obviously he's keeping shit close to his heart.
Yeah, I don't want to see Alvarez. He's not. I love the guy. City fans love Alvarez, but
you don't think he's ready?
I don't think he's ready. And not everyone can come in and light the world like Tevez did, like Aguero did. He's obviously compared to those Argentines, but
you have to remember as well, they were coming from Europe. Tevez was near the peak. Aguero was mashing it up in La Liga. He's come over from Argentina. Hottest thing out there, fair play. But to go from Argentina to England, normally you go Argentina, La Liga, then you come over here. He's just come straight here. Kind of like Martinelli. When he went United, they said he was not ready. You see him now, blood. You understand?
Yeah. For real. Yeah, he's top class, and he might do a job for us in the back end of the season. Fresh legs, good at the World Cup, which is always a good indicator because that's like an international kind of load of players you're playing against. But Haaland has to start. Mars on the right. He's been unbelievable this season. I don't know why he's taking pens. I see Haaland was looking like he was going to give him some Viking headbutt, blood. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't. Do you know what? I'm only 27 years old. I don't understand football. I don't understand the world we're living in. I don't understand it. We've got VAR on one side.
Yeah, I see you with your TV license problems as well, blood.
And it's simple. Like back in the day, it'd be if Henri gets fouled, he takes the pen. There is no debate. Fabregas used to take all your pens. Do you know what I mean? Haaland takes the pen for City. Yeah. Haaland takes. Why is Mahrez taking the penalty? Why? Do you know what I mean? He's missed loads. It's not like he's got 100% record. It's some left back taking Dennis Irwin or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's like Mahrez should not be taking any penalties for Man City while Haaland's on the pitch. It's crazy, man. But if we get one against you lot and we miss it, like Anfield 0-0, oh my god.
Yeah, he sent that quay. It's like that shot he had in the last minute before his last touch against Villa. What the fuck was that, blood?
Yeah. Rose Ed, mate.
He lent back to the Bronx, bro. He was with Fat Joe and them man there. I swear to God, man. I said, rotted. What's happening here, blood? But let me get your prediction, Buvey, before I let you go.
3-0 City.
This fucking prick, blood. I was actually literally, before you said your prediction, I was going to say, please just give me a logical thought, bro, yeah? Because this is not 2018 Wenger after the fucking Carabao Cup final, blood. Yeah? It's not that, bro. When I'm behind it, when I'm in the North Bank and I'm 3-0 down by the 38th minute. Yeah? It ain't that Arsenal team, bro. So
I know.
Yeah, so honestly, like you probably do think you're gonna win. I know you, blood. You got bare chest.
3-1.
Oh my God, this guy, blood. You honestly
I think we'll score early. I think there's a good chance we score early. I think you'll be class. But I think if Diaz and Laporte start, Walker, Ake, wow, it could be 4.
Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute, I'm just convinced. No, I'm not being. No, it's your chat. No, mate. I've got so much respect for you and what you've done.
This guy's a dickhead.
I'm not doing it. No, mate. I don't do it. 3-0. It's 3-0. I'm not going 4. I think we smash you lot.
3-0, yeah?
Yeah.
You said that when we came up to the empty had and it was 1.
We still, what, in the FA Cup when we beat you?
Yeah, 1-0.
How was that doing? How was that going, mate?
Yeah,
in the FA Cup anymore?
Six changes, mate. Like, you get me? What do you want me to do?
No, but all banter aside, like, I'm not saying, you're obviously class. Obviously, it's gonna be a tough game. I really believe, weirdly, we'll get a win. I think we'll score a couple of late goals and make it 3-0. I'm not saying it's a 3-0 performance all 90 minutes.
You think we're chasing and then you hit?
Yeah, that's what I think. Look, I might be wrong, but I do think there's a good chance that we nick it.
At the Emirates, blood. Like, remember,
don't forget Haaland factor. I mean, I know he's fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, but we've only dropped 2 points at the Emirates, blood, this season. Well, the only team that hasn't.
You just got banged by Everton.
That was away from home.
Okay, what about Brentford then? They absolutely smashed. They're a better side than you at the Emirates.
That was 1-1. We've dropped 2 points at home.
They're better than you. They're better than you.
Yeah, but that's one game.
Yeah.
Like Tottenham were better than you last week, you prick. Unfortunately,
we lost.
You get me? I'm saying 2-1. I'm saying 2-1 Arsenal. You get me? Last time we beat you at the Emirates, Walcott, Giroud, Yaya got the consolation for you. It was 2-1. So
what goal that was? Remember that goal?
You remember Walcott's goal? Yeah. Heart still died. Nah, it was a banger. I can't lie on his left foot. I can't lie. It was a yeah. Because he put check in the spliff. We put heart in the spliff. Heart ain't no one, blood. You understand? Heart ain't no one, blood. You get me? But big up yourself every time out, bro. You get me? I appreciate you taking the time out, blood. You get me? Make sure you check out the club. Buvey's the big man over there, blood.
You gotta get you on, man. Come on.
Blood. You shout me, bro. I'll pull up for it, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know 100%. You're my G, blood. You understand? Big up everyone over there. Make sure you subscribe to their thing. People, let me know your lineups and predictions in the comments below. Boy, biggest game of the season, blood. Let's see what happens.